What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. So we need to talk about the turtle. But we also need to talk about term limits. And this is one of those things that we ask our politicians to vote on, but they never do it. And we don't hold them accountable, nor do we hold their feet to the fire. And it's just like, I've never seen the United States political system filled with so many old people just breaking down. I mean, anywhere from Nancy Pelosi and her dentures to Joe Poopy Pants Biden falling off of everything, falling up the stairs, falling on the stage, falling off his bike. I mean, this guy keeps on falling. And let's not forget that he does all this mumbling and things like that. And now we got Mitch McConnell. Okay, and there's so many old people that really need to retire that are in the House and the Senate, as well as the White House, as we are seeing. So we're going to go over that, but this is just a time that we really need to make them stick to it. It seems like they won't do it because, I don't know, they want to have job security well in their 80s and 90s. Like, what is this? Retire, dude. You're not on the Supreme Court. Jeez Louise, but let me just read a little bit of this, and then we're going to look at the video, and then we're going to come back to this video, because this video also has some footage of what happened after the little episode that the turtle had. So here we go. McConnell freezes during news conference, prompting colleagues' concern. Now, what they should be prompting is them saying, hey, maybe we need to start voting on some term limits. Okay, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, also known as the Turtle, froze during his opening remarks at the weekly Senate Republican press conference on Wednesday, seemingly unable to speak. Wyoming Senator John Barrasso, who is also a physician, approached him and spoke quietly with him, and the two walked away from the podium. I did not know that. I did not know he was a physician. Okay, the top Senate Republican eventually returned to handle questions, but not before arousing the concerns of his colleagues. A McConnell aide later said he, quote, felt lightheaded and stepped away for a moment. That didn't look like lightheadedness to me. He looked like he just zoned out and he just really went into a panic. That's what it looked like to me. Because when you're lightheaded, you start doing this. You know, McConnell didn't do any of that. He was like he was like in a stare, like he was looking into the abyss. McConnell, who is 81 years old. 81 years old. Are you serious right now? Now, I know McConnell said that he is not going to run for re-election, but dude, you should have never ran for re-election in the first place. Jeez, let it go, dude. Anyway, McConnell, who's 81, was discussing the Senate's progress on the National Defense Authorization Act when he ceased speaking. Barrasso, I'm sorry if I'm messing up his name, asked him, you okay, Mitch? He asked if the Republican leader wanted to return to his office and help McConnell away from the podium. Senator John Thune, the second highest ranking Republican in the Senate, took over the press conference. So let's go ahead. I want you guys to watch this. We're going to look at it together, and then we're going to come to this video right here, because this is pretty decent where it goes into the after effects. So here we go right here. Think about it for a second. We have Joe Biden, who can't complete a sentence. Dianne Feinstein. Oh yeah, how did I forget about Feinstein? This child can barely walk. Okay, Dianne Feinstein, that is practically a zombie. John Fetterman, that is not mentally capable of tying his shoes. Now, John Fetterman may not be old, but yeah, we understand he is not completely there. Wow, he naming all the people I forgot to name. And now Mitch McConnell, who appears to be not functioning at all. This is not what our founders intended for our elected officials. We must have term limits. Exactly. Yes, term limits. These people are supposed to be making decisions that affect our everyday life. Yeah, it doesn't link. So how can you do that when you're comatose? So here we go. This is the full context right here of Mitch McConnell when he actually zoned out. Let's watch.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. We're on a path to finishing the NDA this week. It's been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
there you go. He zones out right now. Right there. He's just not there. He's like he's just not there anymore. He just zoned right there out.
Okay, Mitch. Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back?
Oh, he looks like a physician.
Do you want to say anything else to the press?
This is just so bad.
Let's go back to
Go ahead, John.
well, good
Okay.
afternoon.
So I have another one here. Is this where? Hold on. So let's go here. And let me see. Hold on. Let me refresh this. Actually, can I oh my gosh, I need to hold on. Let me just refresh this because when they put two videos together, you can't rewind them, and it's really okay. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to enlarge this a little bit. Okay, here we go. Oh God, here we go. All right. Dude, oh my God, stop it. Just it's YouTube. Why is it so hard to hit? I hit the stop button and it just doesn't work. Okay, well, at least I can fast forward it over this way. Okay, so I guess all is not lost. But I want to read the tweet. Okay, there you go. Flag McConnell just stopped abruptly during his opening statement during the GOP leadership presser and appeared to be unable to restart talking. He then stepped away and walked away with Barrasso. So here we go. Let's go ahead and look at this. I'm going to rewind it. Oh, God, these videos. All right, here we go. So this is when he just stopped talking. And I think the Barrasso comes and get him. And then I'm going to have another video.
So this is we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the IRA, and
he just
of course,
wait. I thought they went back to his room. Hold on a second. I thought they went back to his room,
so
or did he just stand there
we're
like
coming up on the 1-year
days and
anniversary
everything?
of the
Or he
IRA,
went to his room later. Or something.
and of course,
Okay, must be right here where it must have been like they cut it off where he actually took him to the off. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, guys, here we go. So this is because I was like, I know I saw video footage of him being escorted back to his office. So here's that footage right here. Okay, that's it. All right. So there we have that. And then, of course, he comes back, right? So after that, he comes back. But he does come back. And so that's why I'm going to have the footage here where they show he does come back to answer some questions. I don't have that footage for some reason. Nobody is uploading that footage onto Twitter. So we have here Justin Mitch McConnell, who has been in office for nearly 4 decades. Child. Responds after he appeared to have a seizure during a press conference. Quote, the president called to check on me. I told him I got sandbagged. I don't know what that means. Anybody know what sandbag means? Let me know. Any boomers in the audience? He said he ignored questions from reporters. He said as he ignored questions from reporters. The only conversation Biden and McConnell should be having is which retirement home they'll be living in. That is good. What I agree wholeheartedly. Okay, here we go.
Well, the president called to check on me. I told him I got sandbagged.
Oh, nice. How are you feeling now, sir? How are you feeling now?
I'm fine.
Have you seen a doctor? Are you going to see a
Any
doctor?
idea what happened?
Huh?
Any idea what happened?
I'm fine. That's good.
Dehydrated?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Stop asking me these questions. You know I'm not going to answer you. I'm doing okay and everything like that. All right, so I'm going to skip. We're not going to watch him get zoned out again. So I'm going to skip to where he comes back. Well, let's listen to this. And then sometime during this video, I'm going to fast forward to where Mitch McConnell comes back. So let's listen to this a little bit in the beginning.
Here in Washington, there are new concerns tonight about the health of the Senate's top Republican, Mitch McConnell. McConnell was in the middle of a press conference when he abruptly stopped speaking. The 81-year-old fell earlier this year and suffered a concussion. CBS's...
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did fall. He fell twice, though, didn't he? Hold on. I keep forgetting this.
Nicole Killian is on Capitol Hill with the latest.
Okay, so I'm going to fast forward this because we've seen this already. Okay, hold on a second.
Say, or should I go back to your office?
All right. Oh, yeah. This is what the physician, he looks like a doctor, doesn't he, guys? Look at him. I can see the white coat without this. I can see the white coat over this suit. Watch this.
Okay, Mitch?
Are you okay, Mitch?
Anything else you want to say, or should I go back to your office?
Anything else you want to say, or should we just go back to your office? Do you want to say anything else to the press?
Do you want to say anything else to the press?
And Mitch says no.
He was escorted away by colleagues before returning a few minutes later to answer reporters' questions.
I'm fine.
You find you're fully able to do your job?
McConnell emerged from his office this evening after receiving a call from President Biden.
Well, the president called to check on me. I told him I got sandbagged.
A McConnell aide said he felt lightheaded and stepped away for a moment, but the incident prompted fresh inquiries about the 81-year-old's health.
Any concerns about his health, or have you noticed anything?
I always wish Leader McConnell well.
This one, too, need to retire, okay? Chuck needs to go.
It's good to be back.
The Kentucky Republican was out for several weeks earlier this year after falling at a D.C. hotel. He suffered from a fractured rib and a concussion.
I may have hit my head, but I didn't hit it that hard.
Back in 2019, McConnell also fell at his Louisville home, fracturing his shoulder.
See?
Now in his 7th term this year, he became the longest-serving Senate leader in U.S. history.
It's always pretty scary when something like that happens, and so I hope he's okay.
GOP Conference Chair John Barrasso, who also happens to be a doctor, helped escort McConnell back to his office. He told reporters he wanted to make sure McConnell was fine, but remains concerned about his health. JB?
Nicole Killian on...
Yeah. He needs to go ahead and step down. Just go ahead and just step down, dude. So that's right. He fell twice. And broke bones both times. And then, how do you know if you didn't hit your head that hard? Even if you did, you probably wouldn't even tell anybody. But I'm not going to make this a long video. This is just going to be another video of saying, we need to do something about, term limits. This has to be a thing. I don't know what it needs to take or what needs to happen to make the politicians actually go through with this. To me, it's like they're doing this is to protect their own and to their own jobs. But they know they can get jobs. They're so connected, well connected, that they don't have to stay in Congress for long, for the rest of their lives. I mean, come on, give me a break, though. But anyway, what do you think needs to be? What do you think needs to happen in order to make these politicians put a term limit, okay, on how long that they can serve in Congress, whether it's the House of Representatives or the Senate? Let me know what you think about this entire mess by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to leave a like, and if you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, taters.